The way I first met Michael is really also a surprise to me, in the sense that, you know, Michael is 46 almost. So you ask to yourself, where has this guy have been for so long?
I think I tend to start designing actually when I'm not actually holding a sketchbook, because I prefer to sit and observe and daydream while I'm in a certain environment. For me, is absorbing that particular experience.
One day I'm in New York and I saw a crazy object standing there. And I said, Mary, what was this? It was a lamp, but absolutely. And he said, he's a kind of Cyprus guy living in London and sent to me. And I said, I want to know him and give me his name. So he gave me the name. So all of a sudden I had the feeling, perfect feeling, here we are. Here we are again in somebody that is gutsy, you know, is a serious talent. And our first appointment was in a cab. And we had 20 minutes appointment from Victoria Station to Rosebery Avenue. And that's the way we decided to start to work together. And then he introduced me a crazy sketchbook. That was actually the string light concept. And we started.
The inspiration came from looking at this incredible discipline of parallel wires that connect pylons and the landscape. I was sitting on a train and going to Paris, and I always like to sit by the window and was looking outside and observing these cables and that repeated picture. It was almost like you see the same picture over and over again. And I was very much interested in that discipline.
It's difficult to do this kind of job if it's not personal. Because again, it's not about money or marketing. It's about the desire that you have to really do something different every time, for me and for the designer involved.
I always design things bearing in mind my own house. I very much get influenced by the human scale. Is how do you actually relate to an object? It's like the IC lights that you see. It's about capturing that precise moment when the object looks perfectly still. It's like contact juggling somehow, and when you see this juggler spinning a sphere and the way that they hold it in their hands, and suddenly you see that sphere balancing.
These products, we can argue, they are so strong that you forget the fact they can be utilized. But this installation is exactly the example that you can use these products in a house in a very proper way. Here you see. See, here, look one on the stairs. We choose very common way. We are not choosing, you know, the incredible balcony or something. These are very common things. And the product, without losing its impact, its graphic impact, is still there, providing a service. This lamp, you see it on for 2 hours per day, and you see it off for 12 hours per day. So the language of the body containing the light source was our first mission, was the cultural game here. But the point is that the material aspect will be reduced and reduced and reduced, because thanks to new technologies, you need less body and less body and less body. So everything can become smaller and thinner.
The technological challenge was about being able to transfer the power over, I guess, tens of meters of cable without actually losing any of the power.
Light will be more and more efficient. This is good. Why not? I mean, we have to save energy. Okay, that's what we are for. But until not so much time ago, this total devotion to efficiency were killing the quality of light. You know, the color temperature was very cold, the chromatic index was very poor. So the way you were seeing your world through the artificial light was totally bad. And this, I think, is a very high price to pay. And this is improving. And also the efficiency is improving. So I think in that sense, for the future will be no problem.
And to be able to maintain the purity of the idea throughout the process and not deviate in any circumstance, I think this is what has been an amazing experience, and being able to have a team like FLOS supporting that experience.